Hey, kia ora, Helen Brahms here coming to you for the final time from Sun City, Arizona. Well, on this trip anyway. Hope you're having a super fantastic, sparkling start to your Shake It Up Saturday. Yes, it's that day of the week where we step outside our comfort zone, we do something a little out of the ordinary, we break the routine, we try something new. It's just one of those days where, hang on, we have sneezes coming. It's hang on. Okay, it's one of those days where you just break the routine. Take up whatever routine you have on a Saturday and just rip it up, toss it out the window, and try something new. That's basically what Shake It Up Saturday is all about. For me today, we are moving campgrounds today. I think we're going about an hour down the road. Maybe it's a few less minutes, but I'm driving an RV, so I tend to take longer to drive the RV because I don't go as fast as the other cars. They may be shooting along at 70 or 65. I tootle along at 63. Just put it in cruise and just mosey on down the road. I stay in the right lane, only go into the next lane if I have to, but I stay in the right lane. And all the cars just go shum, 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 and we're cruising, we're cruising. So why am I shaking it? And so how am I shaking up my Saturday today? Well, first of all, we're moving campgrounds, which is always a good shake it up because it's a campground I've never been to before. So get to try something new, go somewhere new, and it has an off-the-leash dog park. Yay! Zippy's going to be so happy about that. Um, and what else am I doing? Oh yeah, I've got my mastermind meeting this morning. Well, through to early afternoon. I do have to get offline at 1:30 because I did manage to get get my stay extended to between 2 and 2:30, and so I have to be off at 1:30 so I can just do the last little bits and pieces that we need to do to get out of here. We've got the RV basically packed up. There's a couple of things I'll do during a couple of the breaks, but basically we're ready to get on the road and roll. We just got to disconnect, pull in the sides, pull up the feet, and put a couple of bits and pieces away inside, and we will be ready to roll. So from when I get offline to when we pull out of here should be at most 30 minutes. Yeah, we can get that done pretty quick. So looking forward to trying a new campground this evening. It looks nice online. It's got some great reviews and everything else. And where are we going? You're going to have to tune in tonight to find out. I also don't know yet what I'm going to be doing genealogy and history today. But there's some great history coming up. I know what tomorrow is. Tomorrow's going to have some really cool history in it, including some personal history. So you'll get to hear about that tomorrow. But today it's mastermind group. It's leaving late from a campground. I have never left this late from a campground before. Usually around the time I'm leaving, I'm almost at my new campground if I'm not already there. I try to leave as early as I can in the mornings to get to where I need to go as early as possible. So we've got plenty of daylight to get all set up and everything else and get connected, plugged in, settled while there's still daylight. So this is going to be something new of leaving late in the day, but I don't have a long drive. So that's another thing that's I've got in my favor as well. So it's going to be a fun day. It's definitely going to get shaken up because we've already been warned about what our mastermind group is going to be discussing today, and I'm just sort of like, I so need what we're talking about today, and that's one of the reasons that I made the decision to get out of here as late as possible and attend as much of the mastermind day as I possibly could. And thankfully we record it, so if I do miss anything, if we're not finished by 1:30 and I happen to miss anything, I can always go back to the recording and see what I missed. But today is going to be super, super awesome and super, super heavy. And I noticed that our mastermind leader has posted some incredible tool links into our private Facebook group. So I'm eager to go and have a look at those too. So I'm sort of like torn. I have some stuff I need to finish packing up, but I really want to go check out these tools and then get on my mastermind call. My mastermind call starts, I've got to be online in about another 10 minutes because we always network beforehand. If you're on time, you're late. So I like to get there at least 10 minutes before the start time so I can calm down, relax, welcome everybody as they come on board, and just network during that time. So go out, have a super fantastic sparkling shake it up Saturday. Excuse me. I'm getting glared at. What are you glaring at me for? You just came in from an awesome walk and you got to play with the Shepherd Husky mix. There's this beautiful dog here. It's half Shepherd and half, one of the Husky breeds. Ooh, can't remember which one it is. But it's absolutely, the colouring on it is absolutely gorgeous. And it's the same age as Zephy, 2 years old, and she is just adorable. And the two of them had, we met up, and we didn't see them yesterday because the dog was at their son's place because they'd just been away for a few days. So the son had been looking after their dog. And we get out there this morning, and they're out there. And so Zephy is like bunny hopping. Like she pulls the leash as far as it will go, and then she sort of like bunny hops to try and pull me along, and she gets close down to the ground. So, yeah. But they got to play and tussle a little bit while on leashes, and I'm just like, I so wish I could just let her off the leash. I so wish I could. And then today, we went by the dumpster on the way back to the RV, and which reminds me to go fill up her poop baggie thingy again, and I said to her, and she starts wandering off. We've got to go straight ahead, and she starts wandering off this way, and I go, Zephy, heel. She came straight to my side into heel, and I'm like, good girl. And inside I'm going, yes, 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 because we've actually been working on that one on and off, and I find with Zephy that yes, you do continual training for a bit, and then you take a break from that particular activity, and then you come back a little, like a few days later or a week later, and you do 1 or 2 days on it, and then you leave it and come back, and all of a sudden she'll just click. It was like the other day when I actually had her on the short leash, and I had her walking next to me, and I said, Zephy, heel, and she starts heeling, and she tips her head up, because when you see dogs heeling, the person's legs here, but their head is looking up at you, and I kept going, eyes, eyes. Today when I told her to heel, she came straight to my side, and her eyes came straight up to mine. She tilted her head so she could see me as we're walking. The only problem was the sun was hitting her straight in the eyes that way. And but she got her praise for that, and she's had no treats to train how to heel, which is awesome. I haven't carried any treats with me when I've been out walking her to use for training. She's done it all on praise and praise alone. So my little girl is, she's a smart little cookie, that one. So anyway, I'm out of here. Go have a super fun time. That's my little mama's break. I'm the puppy. How long it will last, we don't know, because then she'll sort of like forget it for a few days, and then she'll suddenly, oh, yes, that's right, I'm supposed to do that. And she'll start doing it more and more often. It's like with the dancing thing. I trained her, and then took the break. And what happened to be the neighbor across the way from us when we were in Mesa, and he said, oh, does she dance? And Zephy just went, boom, straight up on her hind legs and just stood there, just moving around. And I was just sort of like, yeah. And so I'm going, yes, 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 yes. And she's been doing it ever since. And even when she gets up to people and she jumps up on them, I go, Zephy, no, do not jump off on them. I said, off. And so she'll just lift her paws off and just stand there on her hind legs. And then she'll drop down to the ground. So anyway, have a super fantastic sparkling day. I'm looking forward to the drive this afternoon. Like I said, it's going to be interesting because we've never left this late in the day before, and but I'm thankful we have a very short drive today too. So we're only I think it's like less than an hour today. So it's going to be awesome. And we've reserved our site, so I know where our site is. It's right close to the amenities and not far from the dog park. So it was either that one or one way down the back, and I'm sort of like, I want to be close to the amenities. The security's a little better around there. I don't want to be put down the back of the parking run, especially in an area that I don't know. So I'm up close near where the main office is, where the laundry is, the swimming pools, all of that sort of stuff. So I'm up there close with all of that, and it means that if the weather's right and stuff, we could sit outside and talk to people as they go past, have that bit of human connection thing again. Zephy will be on her long lead, and she will be standing there at the front of the RV, whining at everyone, talking to everybody as they come past, and her dog speak, which is variations of whining. Anyway, I'm out of here. Have a super fantastic sparkly Shake It Up Saturday. I don't know when I'm going to be on for history and genealogy, so that'll probably be after we get to our new place tonight. but before our evening live. So let us know in the comments below what you're doing today to shake up your day, and we will catch you guys later. Hei konera.